Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Modern Skyblock 3. And in between episodes, I did a little bit of stuff, so let's go take a look and get back to this quite amazing pack here. This pack is amazing, I really like it. But anyway, over here, we've got a new cobblestone generator. This one's much more lower profile, right? So it is pretty cool, I really like it. And it gets us up to 8 cobblestone at once. You see there, I just got 8. I got 8. It's pretty efficient. Most of the time you get 8, so I mean, pretty efficient without having to, you know, tweak vein miner to have that thing where it automatically puts items in the inventory. I mean, that is just really cool right there. And you can see I already got a stack over stack there. So that is actually pretty fantastic. This thing's super easy to build too. So it's pretty much what it'd be 1, 2, I guess 3 levels tall, so 3 high. On the base level, the very lowest level, you just need kind of off the corner. So this is the corner. This kind of be ground level. Then down there, you just need a slab, so the water just has a place to sit, right? And then up here, this is all ground level around here, and this would be ground level here with the lava. You just stick a lava source in the center, and as long as you have these holes here in the water, kind of in here, flowing down, it's amazing. It's just so simple. And you saw that big giant monstrosity I had before. This thing gets us 8, and mine was getting you 4. And this was shown by me. Shown to me to a guy in the Discord channel. I believe it was my fellow Canadian, Glace. So, yeah, pretty cool and really awesome. I'm so happy he showed it to me because that is a time saver right there. Everyone wants one of those. Everyone wants 4 of those. Over here, I'm going to show you what else I've been working on real quick because I've been having an issue. I don't know if anyone has a simple solution. So this is, again, just a smooth stone generator. It is way bigger than it needs to be, but I was kind of testing things out, kind of on like how lava and water update. Because this has been a vanilla issue for a long time. And, yeah. Anyway, I'm using this to get smoothstone for our, you know, grind. What is that called? That's the compressed. I don't want a compressed. Where's my regular one? I must have broke it. We'll just use the compressed right now. Because it doesn't really matter. But anyway, to get these, you know, the dirty stuff. We're getting all the dirty stuff here. And, anyway, I'm getting it for that. And every once in a while, you see there, it's working. I'm getting, you know, the stuff I want. And I could technically set this up to be, you know, to do, say, even up to a 3x3 wall of smoothstone. Wouldn't be hard to do. And I could do that, but the problem is, every once in a while, with tick updates and the way vanilla Minecraft works, it messes up. And the lava ticks first. It ends up in here. So you have lava pouring down here before the water actually gets to move. And if it does that, we get a cobblestone here, we have lava there, and I have to reset it. So I have to come up here, I need to break this, I'll put a block here, then break the cobblestone, then break this block, and then it's reset. It is good for a while. It's good for a while, but then it breaks again. Oh, I just broke a slab too, didn't I? No, I didn't. This too, this rock grinder, if Bart, if you're watching, man, can you just make it not break wood as quick? That'd be great. I'd probably just be a picky. But I just want to be able to sit here and hold my button. But anyway, pretty cool, pretty fantastic, and it is working. But if someone knows a simple solution, because the only other thing I can think of that we have access to at this point is maybe Observer, and I've never used a vanilla Observer, so I'm not even sure it can pick up. I know it's for block updates, right? So if we can get a redstone signal when a cobblestone is kind of put there, maybe tell it to fire a piston to break this, and then we need something else to break the cobblestone. And that at least reset it. That's the only thing I can really think of. And, yeah, I don't know. Unless someone knows a simple way just to make those tick updates more consistent. Because, yeah, every once in a while it messes up. So I'm going to do it right now. There's another evolved Enderman. I don't want to mess with him. The one more thing I want to talk about is the pack. It was updated. 3.11. So a couple things were changed. There was a new island. And also in your quest book, something that was pretty cool. I really like the update here. Go bam. You see these ones with different frames. This has a different frame. This means that this quest is going to unlock something else in the pack. You like go here, go to basic tinkering. You see this one, and that one's going to unlock. And if you hold shift, you can see main quest true, because they all have that. So I'm guessing that's what is the unlocks. But yeah, that is pretty cool that it's changed the frame now. So you at least know what you're aiming for. So I know that I'm going for reinforcement to unlock something. I'm also going for tool AoE to unlock something. You know what I mean? So you know your goals, right? Especially in stage mode. That is going to help a ton. Which is actually fantastic and pretty cool. Other than that, the island. The island is pretty cool. Brand new island. And I'm going to give a shout out to another channel over this because I would like to have shown the start. The start looks really cool. And it's considered difficult. The cool thing is, though, when you start off, it is harder. There's a lot more work to it. It's not really a ton of work. It's a ton of micromanaging. If you don't use your resources right, you're going to have to restart your island. Very easily, you could mess this up. But this guy, Iteration Funk, he is a patron of mine, and he also has a YouTube channel that he hasn't started too long ago. He was doing Project Ozone Kappa. I don't think he's finished that yet. Maybe he has. I'll have to check. I didn't get to watch all the videos, but I'm going to give a shout out to him because he is an amazing guy. He is, well, he's one of my staff in my Discord. He's a Patreon, which, you know, is always much appreciated. And he's been keeping up my server. You know what I mean? My Project Ozone 2 server, it wouldn't be even working right now if it wasn't for him. So I have to say thank you very much. But aside from that, I mean, he's doing this island, and he's the only one that's doing this island right now. So if you want to know how to do this island, he's the guy you want to go see. So I want you guys to check out his channel. He isn't like me. He's much more calm, measured, and he's one of those guys, you're going to get your numbers. So yeah, check him out. He will be linked down in the description. And yeah, Iteration Man, you're a great guy, and thank you very much. You've been a ton of help. Just want to throw that out there too. And okay, what are we going to get to today? Let's go over here. Let's go to basic resources. And I want to finish up this tab. I think this tab is going to, I think when we get this quest and that quest, going to unlock a new tab. And I really like to have a new tab here. So we're probably going to get one of these ones here. Looks like that one's probably Britannia. But anyway, we're going to make the Secundus first. So let's go to, I guess it's Secundus. Let's go here, Secundus, bam. And we need chemical iron ingots. We need some blaze, and we need some redstone. So let's get that going real quick. Let's just grab all that. Let's grab, I think we need a bunch of stuff here. Actually, let's make something first. I think we could make a magnet, and not a magnet, the ring to magnetization, because we have enough of that from loot bags. Let's see if we could do that. Let's go ring of M. Ring of magnetization. I think that's pretty easy to make. Right there, bam. That? No. Right there. I guess we need the iron in that, and that. Okay, not a big deal. Oh, it's going to let me do that. Okay, I thought we needed panes. That makes our life easier. That's fine. And it was gold, which we actually have from loot bags. And I did another batch of iron, too. I also did some netherrack, so we actually have a decent amount of netherrack, and I'm going to need a bunch more going forward. So, yeah, definitely a thing. And get the Tinker's Complement and all that stuff. You need a fair amount of netherrack, so I'll probably be doing that in between this episode and the next episode. But, yeah. Anyway, let's get our ring. Bam. Throw this here. And that is pretty cool. So now, if I throw something on the ground, and there we go. It is on. Oh, it took my ring off. I guess we don't need the flame ring, really. Where am I going to burn, anyway? I did find that in a bag, so I have been wearing that. But anyway, we have that, and that is pretty cool. And now, like, when I'm mining and stuff is going to fly to me. So that is pretty cool. And I can turn it on and off. So, fantastic. We'll use that. And let's look at Secundus, though. Bam. Boom. And we need to make these alchemical iron ingots. I'm actually going to grab some glass, too. Because people keep telling me to do this. Kind of min-max it. I guess I already have some. I know we're going to need some gold, so let's grab that. We're going to need iron. I get a bunch of it up there. I'm pretty sure I saw that we were going to need lapis. And we have our blaze powder. I think that's everything we need right away. So let's head over here. Kind of get some of these recipes going, because I don't fully understand these things yet. So what people are telling me is a good thing to do is put one there. So you're starting a new recipe. You throw that in there. You put in a fuel. You do that. And it's going to start producing glass. I guess this works on the lower recipes. I don't know if the higher ones when you get to the better alchemical dust. But you see, putting one in puts this bar right here. And the way this kind of works is when this bar gets full, it produces an item. And every time this bar comes down here, so you got like 3 bars working in this machine. I'm not really sure, like I said, how this exactly works yet. So this bar up here is your items. So every time it goes down, some of these items get consumed. Every time it goes from here to here, you know what I mean? It consumes some of that. Every time this bar hits the top, you get whatever you're trying to produce. This one is fuel. Like this one here, this is just fuel from the alchemical dust. So by priming it, though, this one's almost near the top. So when we do start a recipe, it only has to go, up a little bit, and it pumps us out an item, which is weird because we were switching from item to item. It's just weird how it works. I don't understand the logic, but we're going to do this. We're going to try about 4 recipes of this. Let's do 12 to 4 of this and see how much we get. I don't know if we're going to get... Actually, let's try 3. We can always tweak it. If it looks like we're going to get more, we can kind of do that. So it'd be 3 and 9, right? So let's try that. So boom, bar one at the top. We got one. This is going to go down, and these numbers are going to drop. Bam. So now we're going to get a second one. See what I mean? It's a weird little interaction. And you have different terminology, because you have what? You have catalyst yield. Then this is a fuel. I don't know if these are catalyst. I'm not really sure exactly how it works. But apparently that was a near perfect recipe. There's a little bit of fuel left over. We used the glass, and we still have exactly 3 in this bar. That's like literally perfect for those agates. That's actually pretty fantastic, now that I look at it. But anyway, I don't know why it works. It works though. So let's just pretend it's normal. Let's actually go to another one now. Let's queue this one up. Bam. We're going to kind of prime it again. And prime it up with the Primus dust. Do that. Secundus is... Oh, I didn't remember redstone. Let's head over here and grab some redstone. We'll figure this all out over time. A lot of you guys have, played Modern Skyblock 2, probably already understand exactly how this all works, but I am still learning it, so definitely a thing. Let's try 3 recipes again. We have 3 of those, so we're gonna need 6, right? 6, and it was blaze, right? Everything's blaze. Everything's either blaze or gunpowder, so I should be just ready for that. But now we're gonna put the recipe in. Bam. Again, we're gonna get one. It's gonna go down. It's gonna use it. So we're already on into Secundus, which is pretty cool. So we'll have that, and then we can work towards Tertius. This stuff has a higher catalyst yield again. Yet again, I'm not exactly sure what that applies to or how you kind of calculate this. I just know you get a lot more stuff using the higher output stuff or the higher catalyst yield stuff. But anyway, that took care of that. And that is pretty cool. So we already got 15 of this. And again, that worked out almost perfectly. So that might be the trick right there, at least using the Primus. So I don't know if it's the same thing using Secundus. Guess we'll kind of have to figure that out in time. Because every recipe also has this percent of catalyst used. And I don't know how that really, works. You know what I mean? So going to be one of those things we figure out in time. Yeah, with this next recipe, I don't know if we should be doing it or not. So I'm actually not going to do it. Let's go to, actually, we don't do this yet. The next thing we need to do is right over here. And I forgot to do it already. I meant to already have this smelting. Let's actually go grab some fuel. Let's go here. I guess we could throw 4 in there. Because we need to make our next casing to be able to make glowstone. Is kind of what we're working towards. So we'll just get this all smelted up real quick. Then grab those quests, which sounds like a great idea. Basic resources. So we have that. Bam. And we need this and glowstone. I forget what glowstone is. Well, I only checked the recipe real quick. Let's see here. So 4 and 2, combustion. The reason we need the new casing is the new casing has a ton of HU. It can use it's like 3,000 HU on the Netherbrick casing. But it's really fuel inefficient. It's going to eat a ton of coal. So yeah, you don't want to be using it a ton. You definitely just want to be... Oh, dagnabbit. Get some fuel in there. You can't shift the fuel in, and that drives me nuts. No mod should ever use coal as a smeltable resource. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, let's do that. And I should grab a feather too and show you guys that. Let's do that. Bam. Let's make one of these. Boom. Well, let's smelt it for a second. I'm going to show you this. The Rending Gale. The Rending Gale is pretty cool. So if I take that feather, it doesn't have to be on my bar, but just to show you that it's going to get consumed. And shift right click with this thing, the feather goes away. Go in here, there's a charge of 1. This thing says it can fly, push, and pull mobs. I don't know how to do the pushing and pulling yet. Or shoot lightning while raiding. Anyway, I'm going to shift right click. That makes it so it's not trying to consume anymore. But if I right click with this thing now, you can see it just flies me around. I can actually fly up. And I almost killed myself with this thing earlier. I dropped myself down to half a heart. But it is pretty cool, you know what I mean? We can use it to get around real fast, especially when we have more feathers. It doesn't last very long. I guess this has already been a decent amount of time for a single feather. And yeah, pretty cool little item. I will be using that, kind of going through the pack, because if I want to move somewhere really fast, seems like a decent way to do it, even if I had flight. Desk bell? Really? 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 That's the thing? Ding, fries are done, boys. Anyway, let's grab that. Bam. Let's go here. Let's go over here and grab our casing. Boom, and bam. We have our Netherbrick casing. See the numbers on it. Efficiency, 40%. So, yeah, it is horrible. But it'll get the trick done. We're going to replace this. I don't know why I was using wood. Anyway, we'll do that. You see I put redstone there too. I actually did a little button setup just to make it so I can push the button from above, just to make my life a little bit easier. There we go. We have our casing. We'll now have enough HU to do glowstone. So glowstone is 4 redstone and 2 blaze powder. I was thinking we'd do 3 recipes. So let's try. I guess that'll be that. And 6, right? Yes, it was 4 and 2, right? Second guessing myself. That looks good. Let's see how much fuel this takes. So one of these is going to give 640. So we're going to need about 3 per recipe. So let's just kind of prime it, throw it in there, and yeah, waste a whole bunch of fuel because this thing is a monster. There's no way we can do multiple at once, so let's not even try. 3, 2, and it was actually 4, so let's do it right. Push the button. I guess I could jump down, and we got 5, and that's our quest. So that's pretty cool. I did that wrong, but I think it'll still work. I'll just give you my blaze powder back, right? No, it won't work. I thought it didn't care. Anyway. Why am I missing? Oh, put the blaze powder in the other stack. I see what happened. 4, 2. There we go. There's 2. And 1 more. And we'll get us some Tertius after this. And Tertius seems like it's magical because its output is just a ton compared to the other stuff. 4, 1, 2, and fantastic. And it went through all that fuel except for 1,000. So I guess I could have used 1 less coal, but at the same time, or charcoal, not a big deal. And you're not going to want to use that casing a ton, like, at all. Like, if you're going to be doing a lot of crafting, you're almost better off switching back to the iron casing, unless you need the HU, because, yeah, it's going to burn through tons of charcoal. Anyway, that's that. Let's look at, I think it's called Tertius. Tertius, alchemical dust. Next, we need this, which is the alchemical gold ingots, which is why we needed glowstone. Glowstone. I was looking at the numbers and why I looked at 3 recipes, because we need, I was going to try to do 3 and 3 of each recipe, right? I don't know if that's like a good number to do or not. It's what I'm doing. So, anyway, go over here, and I'm not going to prime this one, because I don't know if it's going to help with glass. I honestly don't. I have no idea. Actually, let's put one in. It's got to see. Let's go down there. Let's give it 1 glass and see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Is it worthwhile? Yes, actually, it's very worthwhile. And we actually still get a crystal shard. Okay, so that seems like just the way to do it. So we already got 1. We got 2. We got 3. And we didn't quite get 4. Okay, I can get 4 because there's enough items in there. But I'm going to have to throw in more of this. Okay. So, I mean, it gave us 4. I don't think we would have got 4 otherwise. Actually, it's going to give us 5. Actually, 6. Actually, that was very worthwhile. Okay, so we got 6 of that dust out of 3 recipes. So, that seems just like to be the way to do it, to use the Secundus. Okay, or use the glass, sorry. Anyway, so Tertius. It's over here. We have that, and that. So, we only have enough for 3 recipes on this one. We are going to prime it again, because that just seemed like a thing to do. So let's go to Secundus. Let's throw a glass in. No, not doing that, right? I only want 1, or I'm going to mess things up. There we go. Let that do its thing. We are going to need a few lapis here. Oh, I already have it on me. Okay. I think to get the ultima out of this recipe, though, I probably... Actually, the catalyst numbers are probably different. So it's going to probably be different anyway. I might have needed more of the glowstone, though. But anyway. So it's going to be that for the recipe, right? Be 3 recipes. Sweet. Let's get that in there. Let's throw that out. So we already got 5 of it. I'm just curious how much we're going to get now. 3. Already got 3. That's actually not bad at all. Wow. Okay. With a little more fuel, I think we'll actually get 5 out of it. Maybe even 6. 6. Wow. Okay. Not bad at all. So, yeah, gold priming, not gold. Glass priming is definitely the way to go. Why it works, I don't understand. I don't get that. So, anyway, in and out. Bam. Go here. Basic. And we're almost done this tab here. Let's grab that. Bam. And. Oop, and bam. There we go. Let's check out our boxes. We've got gold coin. We can use that for power, actually. Some planks I could smelt down. and some more water stone. Because, well, that's all we need in life is all these pointless building blocks. Anyway, let's throw that in there, that in there. Let's get some wood smelting and call it a day. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, well, I already have this. This is going to be for building a blaze farm. So that's what we're going. It's going to be a blaze / pigment farm. We need to get obsidian though. So we're going to get a bunch of obsidian. I'm going to need, I usually do 14. We don't need 14, but I'm going to do 14 nonetheless. So I'm probably going to do a little mini cut here, but I'll just show you how I'm going to do it. Pretty basic actually. So let's go into our actual bag, or unless I have my bucket on me, I do. We have everything we need. I am going to need some kind of placement block here, just to lock the water down. Otherwise, it's probably going to make a mess. Actually, it'll definitely make a mess. It'll flow all weird because vanilla water mechanics are really odd. There we go. When they get updates around them. So I'm just going to do this. Bam, bam. And then I'm going to start grabbing this jazz. So I'm going to go bam. And bam. And I just make obsidian like this, right? And then I just need to go and grab the more of the this stuff, right? So bam. Actually, this is only going to take a couple seconds. Probably be a very small cut. So that's what? That's 4. Plus 8 will be 13. I'll need a tiny bit more blaze powder. And then all the obsidian. I'll have my 14 and we'll do the portal. So I'll be back in a couple seconds. There we go. I got 14 obsidian. That was kind of what I wanted. I didn't need that much. I think I only... Well, I don't even know what the smallest portal is, to be honest. I have always done the 14 one. Don't ask me why. Just the thing. Let's go and toss some of this stuff, I guess. We don't really need all this with us. And then we're going to probably head over to the Nether and kind of get this going. We are going to need a bunch of stone here and probably a crafting table. So let's actually make one of them. Just kind of make things easier. The mob farm is going to be kind of like the one we did already, right? So same basic idea, except for only 2 wide and only 2 high. It doesn't have to be as large. So yeah, definitely a thing. I think I have a diamond wand that we got as a reward. But I don't seem to be able to find it unless it's in my bag. No, I have my shovels. I have all that jazz. I don't know what I did with my diamond wand. Looks like... Oh, there it is. I was going to say I lost it, but we seem to be okay. Let's actually grab some more stone. There we go. Bam. That should be good. And we'll need a bunch of slabs here, so let's get this going. I may do this thing kind of in a cut, but I want to get over there and kind of get a look real quick and grab our quest, because this should... Well, once we grab a blaze rod, I guess, it's actually going to unlock another quest, so that's actually pretty awesome. So we're finally there. And yeah, it is going to give us kind of a way to get blaze rods. Hopefully, I'm hoping too we get a an area. You guys, what? What? I have no idea why he died. Anyway, it's going to give us an area that isn't too far from a fortress. If it's not too far from a fortress, or far from one, yeah, we might be able to get there and actually kind of utilize that, because that gives us access to withers and possibly an actual blaze spawner. Because although blazes do spawn on netherrack in this pack, it is not a lot. You know what I mean? Quark doesn't give you a lot of those, right? Because that is, I'm pretty sure, a quark function. And yeah, definitely not going to give us a ton of it. Kind of just give us enough to get by. Anyway, let's do that. And yes, this is bigger than it needs to be. But, old habits die hard. Come on, let's just do that. There we go. Just throw a block there. 1, 2, and that. I guess we also need to make a flint and steel. I didn't even check. I'm assuming that is going to be a vanilla recipe. Grab you. That. Looks like we got a flint and steel. We don't need this gold coin. You can actually use this for power later on with the new master generator. Don't know if we'll get in that one. Don't know if we have a need. It uses resources to make power, and that's not usually something I like to do. I like to have all my iron, all my gold and copper, whether I need it or not. Go here. Let's light that. Let's head in. Pretty sure this is Void World, so we'll take a look. I'm really curious if we have Fortress nearby. That's what I'm kind of curious about here before we actually start building. But we'll find out. And we're kind of going to have to secure our area. Because, yeah, it is the Void World build. Let's grab... Here. I want to reduce pigment spawning because they'll spawn on these things, right? That is something we really don't want. So I am going to do the, you know, half block down thing. Let's do that. Give ourselves a little walkway. I really appreciate this too. The whatever mod makes it so you can break the half slabs. That is a great mod. Just throwing that out there. It is a really nice thing. But anyway, let's go here. I may make some carpets to cover those blocks, because I don't really want to have to kind of build up, put slabs over them or something. But I am going to give us a little starter platform here so we can breathe, which is fantastic. Then we're going to take a look and see if we can see any. Well, we're going to jack up our view distance actually, and see if we can see any fortresses. Because I do have Optifine, so I can turn it up to like 64 or something ridiculous. Won't be able to do that if you're on a server. I think the max is like 10 or 12 or something on most servers. So, yeah. Anyway, it's a loophole I get to use. Not everyone will get to use. But if you use an Optifine in a single player world, you can definitely do it. So let's go to options. Let's go to video settings. Let's jump that up to 64, which is ludicrous. Give this a couple seconds because it will take a little while to load here. But we have them. Oh, there's a fortress there. Pretty cool. Look at it go. Shouldn't take too long. I would not do this in a regular world, the 64. But in a void world, it's not that big a deal. So we have 2, and that one's actually a pretty good size over there. At some point, I may build over to there. I was really just curious. It looks like we have 2, which is awesome, actually. Look at that. Anyway, we're going to turn that down because it is causing some lag. Go down. Let's go to about 12, because we are in a skyblock, and that's all you really need. Although it does make things really dark. And I'm going to start building out here, and I'm going to go out again about 20 blocks. And yeah, definitely going to be a thing. There we go. I got all the netherrack done. Not too bad there. Looking pretty good. And yeah, just that size. It's just 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. Nothing really massive. We don't need anything, you know, giant or anything like that. And we're just going to kind of build up here. I guess it'd be around this height. And build the slab ring around it, which is what I usually do. Then we'll be, you know, half slab down, so we can actually stand like normal folk. And I don't have to worry about like archers or anything in this. And the blazes are. I mean, this farm's a lot easier. No creepers, nothing like that. I'm not even gonna have to worry about Endermen because I'm not gonna make it 3 tall. Although if I did make it, I think they would spawn there, which is fantastic. I think Quarks makes it so whatchamacallit can spawn. Skeletons? The wither skeletons can spawn all over the place. But I think I heard that you have to wait until they're unlocked before you can even get them. So, or something like that. Might have been something like that. Maybe even it's just all in the entire pack is what Pixel actually meant. That you need to kind of wait until they were unlocked at some point where they'll even spawn. Maybe in the nether fortresses. So I guess we'll see that when we actually get over there. Definitely won't be today. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow either. It'll be at some point thing. Anyway, let's go here. Bam. And we just need to slab the roof, and we're done. And put a rail around this puppy. I can see we already got a pigman spawn over there. There we go. We got our mob farm all done. Looks pretty good. And yeah, I did slab the top of that to kind of reduce some of the spawn areas. But we are going to have to leave this go. We need to chunk load it. Oh, some mobs just loaded in, actually. But we're going to load up this map here, so it's up here. Claim chunks, bam. And I think it's shift left click, isn't it? Shift left click. Shift left click? Yeah. So you left click the map, then you shift left click, and you get your chunks loaded. Down and left there, it says claim chunks 2, loaded chunks 2. So the left click, you can right click, get rid of it. So yeah, just left click to load them, or sorry, claim them. That just makes it so mobs can't grief it, and players can't really do stuff with your chunk. But if you shift left click, it's claimed, and yeah. I'm sorry, loaded. And it should stay loaded, although it's been a little glitchy. And we already got one. Oh my goodness, we already got one. This is actually, they're not going to happen all the time. This is going to be a little bit more rare. You're going to be seeing mostly pigmen. But there we go. We already got our, wow, that's actually awesome. I didn't think we were going to get that quick. And we got a molten core. Actually, we might be able to use that. I think you can use that for blaze rods too. Maybe it's a recipe. It is, yeah. But we can use it for other stuff too. But anyway, that is pretty cool. We did get our quest, and I think that means we unlocked a tab, so let's actually go check that. I actually saw it right there, bam. Let's claim that. We got mystical flowers now, and we can do stuff in here, which is pretty cool, because we can go through Britannia now, which is pretty awesome, actually. I'm actually pumped for this. I haven't had that pack for a while. Oh, look, is that? Oh, I thought that was Psy for a second. I was like, what the heck? That really kind of made you progress through Britannia, so pretty cool, and everyone's going to have to do it, because a lot of people on a lot of packs avoid this stuff, but you're going to play this pack, you're going to have to do your Britannia. So definitely people will be at least watching it and kind of interested for a change, because a lot of times people don't watch those videos. But anyway, Could be definitely a thing. And we are going to work through this on the next video. But I'm going to have to do a lot of farming. I'm going to need a lot of quartz. So the quartz, the reason this one's going to take a while, I should kind of go over that. Go here, basic tinkering. You need this stuff here. Oh, you even need it here. So you need this unfired porcelain. And you need it to make this melter as well. And all the basic casting. It's kind of like a stepping stone for tinkers. And yeah, you got to make this stuff. That stuff's easy. But this here is all going to take that stuff. And every bit of it, every time you make the unfired porcelain. Let's go to porcelain. Bam. Take some nether quartz. Let's go right there. So every two takes one nether quartz. So yeah, we're gonna have to grind down a lot of netherrack and kind of get those numbers. So I'm gonna have to craft a lot of netherrack. So pretty cool, but at the same time, it is another bit of the grindy bits. So pretty fantastic. Let's go here. Bam. Saddle. Can we actually do anything with that? Nope. Go away. Pretty sweet. So we got this done. We have a mob farm. It is chunk loaded. I can come here every once in a while. And as long as the FTB utility chunk loading is working, because it doesn't always work, we can hopefully have mobs there ready to kill. So hopefully have some, blazes and stuff that we can come and visit and do our stuff with. I should chunk load this too, which is definitely something I'm probably going to do. Because at least when I come back, maybe I'll have mobs here as well and kind of do it in tandem. Go work on one mob farm, come back, do the other, and definitely a thing. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. I'm just going to mention again, Iteration Funk. You guys should check out his channel. It will be down in the description. You can go down, check out his channel, see his videos, check out that Magma Island. Looks pretty cool. I also want to bring up that I have a Discord, so if you're interested in that, just it'll be down there as well. So stop on by, say hello, just keep it classy. That is all I ask. I do have a Patreon, so if that is something you're interested in as well, I do have a Patreon server as well. And I'm supposed to have technically 3 right now, but I'm working on it next month for sure. And yeah, definitely a thing as well. So I am going to end this here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.